It seems like the incident between Mikeneko and Mafumafu have finally come to a close. Hello there, also there, I'm Ame Gakita there. So today random chat we are going to discuss about the incident between Mikeneko, who was previously known as Lucia from Hololive or Natsuna from Visojo, as well as Mafumafu, a well-known singer in Japan. So the incident actually, as a simple recap, happened when they actually got found out to be living together, that they were married, and then someone leaked the information that spread online, and the girl tried to deny everything, and the guy actually come out and said that no, it's true everything, and then he threw all the dirty laundry all around the world. And in a way, it kind of like paint Mikeneko, the girl, as in the wrong light, where everyone's saying like, hey, this is a case of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation again, and people go and start attacking on Mikeneko no matter what. Even do you know when they both put up a statement, it seems like she get way more hate than anyone would think about. And a lot of people seem to say that it seems like she is not sincere when the guy is more in the victim side. But at the time when I did a random chat about it, I talk about how it seems to me that both are in the wrong, both had dirty laundry, and while I don't trust Mikeneko, I don't trust Mafumafu as well. So in the end, it actually seems like when Mafumafu brought up his statement, it showed that he is also in the wrong, because at the end of the day, it actually did show the result of the court, which is basically saying that his friend trying to persuade him from not pursuing the case. The court even outright say, like the judge himself actually said to his face, saying that this case can be thrown out the window. In a nutshell, it's like, I say this back then, will say it again. If I'm the judge of that case and I look at the case, I would throw this out of the window because both seem to be in the wrong. So if the outcome, if he can't accept it, he have to accept it, because even if I put both in, like in the criminal case or civil case, when it seems to be both in the wrong, if Mikeneko is subjected to be jail, Mafumafu will also get jail. I say it back then, I will say it again, that was what I say back then. So the thing is, right, Mafumafu, as I highlighted, he's not innocent. It's just that when he put up, like saying he's trying to paint and using public opinion against Mikeneko, it seems to me like when I saw the case, I was like, he's just trying to win the public opinion, and that the case may not be strong enough against Mikeneko at back then. That's why he has to seek public opinion to start attacking Mikeneko. So in a way, I don't agree with his action. I don't think that what he did was right, and in a way, Mikeneko already received way more punishment than Mafumafu. So if Mafumafu still want to persuade, he still have to get jail himself, and that if he and I did mention that if he actually lose the case, it will also paint him in the bad way, because in the eyes of the law, he had lied. He had lied to the public, as well as that all the people who support him are also liars. Which is the reason why I mentioned that if his friends are willing trying to help him, they should actually persuade him to not push forward with the case. Which is the reason why it's kind of funny when he actually said that he still want to, like part of him want to continue with the case when all his friend is persuading him not, because all his friends realized that if he had pushed with the case and they lost the case, it will also paint not just him being a liar, but all his friends as well, which is the reason why all his friends was against it. That's why I say that this case should be thrown off the window. And even when everyone know legal mindset, Andrew San had actually covered his case, he actually also kind of put up that this is the best outcome for the party involved, and he's happy that they closed the chapter and move on. From how I look at it, it seems like one of them doesn't seem to be moving on, and I will explain that why. But I actually did comment that, saying that hopefully honestly, I was hopefully that this was the best outcome, because while many people do not believe Mikeneko, I do not trust Mafumafu 100%, because the thing is, right, when you use public opinion, and you guys have to understand, when you're using public opinion, one thing a lot of people may not be aware is that you are trying to use public to push you forward when you believe that your case is not strong. So when that actually happens, you have to showcase the freaking court case to, like, it has to be a public court case to let people know what is happening. The moment he tried to keep it a closed case while using the public opinion with him, he lost it to me already. Because I believe that he's trying to use evidence that is not strong to paint Mikeneko as the person who is doing everything. And Mikeneko had apparently seems to showcase that even if he loses the case, it also doesn't mean that he's in the right as well. So if he's in the wrong as well, it would also mean that both have to be drilled at the same time. And that will also mean that any witness that actually stand out for the case are all considered liar, and this is just a case that, if I'm the judge, will throw out of the window. Because at the end of the day, it's really, like I mentioned, not worth the time. So at the end of the day, when I say that back then, it's just the same as what I'm saying now. So it's kind of interesting. I know a lot of people say, am I a judge, am I a lawyer? No, I am not. I just happen to read a lot of law and understanding a lot of point of view. And from my look at it, it just seems that the court case between Mafumafu and Mikeneko is really can be thrown out of the window for who knows how long when. It's just that one of them just want to push forward from it, and that is Mafumafu. He actually stated in his statement saying that he couldn't move on because he want to fight the case. But the thing is, right, if you have two person with two different messages, when Mikeneko saying that she want to move on, when Mafumafu said that he can't move on, it just seems like Mafumafu is the one being the crazy girl trying to seek attention, and a lot of people are giving it to him, which I think that should be the way to go. If you got a lot of people standing for you and believing in you, then don't break their trust. Because if he lost the case, he wouldn't be losing way more than just the trust of the public opinion. And that is not what they want. That's the reason why the judge give him one ultima, which is basically that you either move on or you fight the case, because at the end of the day he would likely to be losing. Because when actually Rima did talk about it as well, like he said that Mafumafu claimed that he had no intention of changing his statement. I actually mentioned as well is that in the case being dropped do mean that he did not have a strong case against Mikeneko as I first suspected, and likely he was not 100% truthful in his statement, which a lot of people actually believe him. So, like I mentioned, if the court dismissed it, it's likely that the court do not think it's worth the time. Even when people say that, no, it's basically that people believe in female more. Well, let me give you guys a wake-up call. In Japan, there is something called gender equality in as well as like what a lot of people may not be aware is that female tend to be on the losing side than male. Yes, you did not hear that wrong. In Japan, male get better treatment than female, and it has been ongoing for who knows how long when. It's just in recent years they are trying to change that. It is not unheard of that male actually get more salary than a female counterpart, even though they are doing the same amount of work. It's happened back in the old Chinese tradition. It happened in old Japan tradition. Maybe some other country like South Korea, other places have the same issue. But what you guys may not be aware is that in Asia area, it tend to be they look upon guys more than a female. So Mafumafu should be winning this case. The moment he lost the case, it proved that he did not have a strong case, and that even whether we like it or not, if she is in the wrong, if Mikeneko is really in the wrong, she would have lost the case outright. But the problem is that it was thrown out of the window, which means that while she is in the wrong, doesn't mean that Mafumafu is in the right as well. It means that both are in the wrong and that there is no clear winner. So when you have no clear winner in the eyes of the law, it's best to just throw out of the window and move on. Which is the reason why in Mafumafu's statement, he indicating that he actually stated himself that the judge told him nicely, please move on, there is no clear winner. When there is no clear winner, mean that both are lying. So this also kind of proves that Mafumafu is not 100% truthful, whether we all like it or not. While I try to indicate that I don't trust Mikeneko, doesn't mean I trust Mafumafu. That's the reason why I didn't follow this case anymore until the recent update. I knew that this case was ongoing, but I was kind of worried about it, and I did a random check about it last time. It's just that, like I mentioned, if Mafumafu did lose, it just means that he is a liar, his friend is a liar, and that in the eyes of the law, he's a liar. And if people believe him, you need to understand, they can't change the part that in the eyes of the law, he has been deemed a liar. And it may affect his output in the future. Company will say that in the eyes of the law, you're a liar. We can't work with a liar. whether we all like it or not. So the best outcome, like Andrew's son mentioned, is always best move on. But again, who knows? I mean, like, this is just technically my speculative thought. At the end of the day, I personally do hope that Mafumafu move on, because it's kind of interesting that Mafumafu decided to say, oh, call Mikeneko a-san, when Mikeneko was the first one who started calling him a-san. And Mafumafu was the one who dropped Mikeneko. So it's kind of ironic that both twist and turn, because Mikeneko had actually said that it was Mafumafu in her statement, and it was Mafumafu who dropped everything. So in a way, to me, while I don't trust Mikeneko entirely, I still don't trust Mafumafu. If you guys still want to go against it, write in the comment below, we can discuss it further. But at the end of the day, this is how I feel. It's just a random chat. Whether you like it or not, deal with it. To me, I'm not going to talk about this incident anymore. I'm just going to move on as well. Hopefully, as the court order, that they don't interact with each other. I hope that will be the case, because if they cross the line again, it won't be nice as well. But anyway, if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat where sometimes I talk about something that makes sense, doesn't make sense, or totally random at time. But the one thing I hope there is no random is, hope you guys have a nice day or night. Bye.